Hello everyone, Hannah again here for another video for you guys. And for today, I'm gonna show you my bullet journal, how I started doing bullet journal, how I found out about it, and how am I doing my bullet journal. So let's get into it. So what is bullet journal? It is an analog system created by Ryder Carroll, and it is a combination of a planner, organizer, sketch pad, sketchbook, doodle notebook, and whatever notebook you have. How I found out about bullet journal? Well, I have been doing organization and planning for a while now, and I have been following a lot of YouTubers regarding their arts and crafts as well as KonMari methods. Why I started bullet journal is I wanted to get organized since I was in uni before, and I have been doing a lot of stuff. I've been doing my casual work as a chef, and as well as I wanted to pursue a hobby in YouTubing, so I wanted to be organized and plan everything. So who are my inspirations? So one inspiration of mine is Boho Berry. The next is Anne by Beauty Bitten and Love for Creativity. So the next few clips, I'm gonna show you my bullet journal, my first bullet journal, and my current bullet journal, which is the Leuchtturm 1917. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is my bullet journal, my first bullet journal. So I bought this one from Office Works. So I just customized this using like a cardstock paper and just put my name on it and my email address. So if I lost this one, I have like a contact detail here. Here's my index, and it was my first time doing the bullet journal, so I don't really know how to do this one, but I just followed some of the Pinterest layouts and YouTubers. I allotted at least 3 to 4 pages for my index, and then I put on my keys. So basically, I just followed Ryder Carroll's bullet journal system, but the keys, I just randomly thought of something else since I am gonna be using this one and not other people. So like the others, I put on a calendar. Since I started on July, I just started my bullet journal calendar with July to December this year, and put on some goals, reminders, and like a random page for me, but I forgot to put like a future log, so that I'm gonna fix. And I started this as using this layout. Then for my August, I put on a monthly tracker, which I pretty much consistently did every day since I'm so busy with uni and stuff. And I also incorporated sleep tracker, and since I was in uni before, I put on like a semester calendar, which really was a big help for me since I am able to like see all my deadlines, all my assignments and stuff. And I put on like a memories page like that, and then a lot of blank spaces in this bullet journal. I just put in some little quotes here and there, and yes, a lot of dailies, and then I just printed out some doodle ideas, photos, so if I'm stuck with something, I still have like a lot of notes or photos as for my inspiration. Dailies, quotation, and I incorporated a brain dump, which is like a randomly constructed page on on my August bullet journal. Then yes, I also use some stickers, inspiration, and then up to September. So I really did enjoy my August bullet journal, and then I just redid my format for my bullet journal on the month of September. So I added the goals, to do reminders, and I'm not really sure how to incorporate the future log, so I'm still working on that during this month. And then I changed up my tracker. I added an expense tracker as well, and changed up my sleep tracker, put on a work log and a monthly log as well as memories again. And this is such a good idea to keep most of my calling cards, since I always lose them, or I just stuck them onto my wallet or on my bag. So I just stick it out. So instead of just putting it as a brain dump page, I just copied this from one Pinterest account, I think. So I just what's on my mind, and then I do a picture. Added a movie shelf, and as always, I have lots of quotes whenever there's blank page. And I also did a 30-day doodle challenge, which I really enjoyed. And yes, so more dailies. And one of the best bullet journal monthly log I did is during October. So pretty much I cut out a coloring book page, and I did this collage the entire night and just put on October in here. And prepped up my goals reminders page and added this, since I bought like a stencil for me to use, so I used this one up. And as well as I found this one in one of my cardstock pads, and I still put on my work log, sleep tracker, my monthly tracker, expense tracker, and I added a savings tracker. And I didn't keep up with my memories page, since I was busy doing all my uni stuff and finishing all my assignments and projects that time. But on my brain dump, I just made it simple this time, and I just elaborated more. Instead of just putting like a one word or a phrase on my brain dump, I elaborated it more and put a sentence. Then I changed up my layout for this month of October, since I have lots of deadlines coming up, and I wanted to be consistent as well with my YouTube, but that didn't happen. So anyway, yes, so I added the notes, a uni table space, and like a home chores, my YouTube stuff, and pretty much the next weeks. And I just still did my dailies, and this was really helpful for me because I didn't tend to repeat all the stuff over and over again every day, but instead I put on like more important stuff on my dailies, and all my generic stuff here on the category they belong. Yes, and by the end of last week of October, I didn't use my bullet journal because I was so busy with everything with life, and I stopped my journaling November, since I was moving to another place and packing things up and finishing and having my exams on last November. So for the month of December, since I moved to another place and I have a new table, I wanted to start my bullet journal again. And this is really timely because December is when I usually put on my year-end post, year-end journal entries and whatnot. So it's such a very timely for me to change my bullet journal. So like other bullet journalists, I am using the Leuchtturm 1917. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, but I definitely butchered the brand. But anyway, so as always, the name, then my contact details, and so I put on my keys page near the index, and this one's my index. And so what I did here is I divided my index page into like two columns, so it'll be more convenient for me to use later on. So I pretty much left like 4 pages for my index, and I started my December. So I just cut out a piece of cardstock paper, and then this one's a chalkboard sticker, and I just used up chalk, same as my October layout. I pretty much copied that one, and then yeah, pretty much it's the same. But the thing is, I just removed my sleep tracker as well as my expense and savings trackers, and then still my memories page, but this time it's just one page. And since it is December, it is gift giving time, so I added a gift idea table, and then a year-end to-do list, and have my 17 before 2017. It's like, I think it's a 17 things you want to do before it turns to another year. And since I'm not doing uni anymore, I changed up my layout again, my weekly spread layout. So pretty much it's just the notes, chores, and my video, what is this, area, and then just the daily. So yeah, that's it. So that's my bullet journal. So if you want to check out where I got this bullet journal of mine, all the links are in the description box down below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so I know that you like these kinds of videos, and leave me a comment in the comment box down below if you want to message me or to say hi or to say whatever you want, okay? So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe by clicking at the subscribe button down below. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for subscribing and getting back into my channel and watching my videos. So let me leave you with the question of the day. So how do you plan your day and how do you get organized? Just put your answers in the comment box down below, okay? So this is Hannah again, giving you life, spice, and bitterness through Sugarcoatshannah. Cheerio! Bye!